Hello and welcome to our Summer in France and Spain Omnibus special. If you are new here, we are the Camping Chronicles and this is our little home on wheels where the roads are winding, the wine is chilled and the sat-nav occasionally behaves itself. Now the reason we've put this special episode together is because we're deep in the planning stage for this summer's adventure and we've been going through our last year's trip for inspiration and it's brought back some brilliant memories. We thought why not share it all in one big episode. So in this special, we've stitched together our full 2024 summer road trip through France and Spain. We've got quiet airs, gorgeous coastlines, mountain drives, and there's quite a few mishaps too, because what is a motorhome trip without a mishap? Whether you're watching to get ideas of your own trip or fancy a bit of armchair escapism with a cuppa or a nice glass of rosé, we hope you enjoy reliving the adventure with us. And we're kicking things off right at the beginning. We drive from East Yorkshire down to Dover, across the ferry, into France, into Calais, and our very first stop is at Camping Le Courtil Rose in Breams. Let's get into it. We are officially on our summer holiday. We're on the A1, we're travelling south, and what time is it? About 8:30?
Yeah, 8:31.
8:31, and we've been on the road for a couple of hours already, so it's time to start thinking about getting some breakfast soon. The kids are all started waking up, and yeah, we'll pick you up when we stop. See you soon. We've just seen a sign for Peterborough services and it is 9:15, which is just about the right time to get some breakfast, so that is what we are going to do. We're back on the road again, back on the A1. We've just had a quick stop for breakfast and now we're heading to Dover. We've just caught up with my mum and dad on the road.
Nearly made it to Dover before us.
Jewet's on tar. Yay!
I can't believe that.
I know.
Right at the end.
That's crazy, isn't it? I can't believe we've just gone all the way through England from East Yorkshire down to Dover and we've had pretty much glorious sunshine the whole way, and now we've got rain. We're about 2 miles away from the Dover docks and it's raining, which means it's probably raining in France as well for our first stop tonight, which is a bit disappointing because the weather's been glorious, hasn't it, Kevin?
Oh yeah, it's been like high 20s, hasn't it?
Well, we had 30, didn't we?
Yeah.
We had 30 in Yorkshire a couple of days ago, and now it's gone down to 19 degrees and it's raining.
Oh, look how busy it is.
Oh, there's no one there. We were, oh, it's going to be so busy. We're going to really struggle to get in. And there's the White Cliffs of Dover. We used to walk on them, didn't we, Kevin?
Yep.
We've just been through passport control, which isn't very easy because you have to get all the kids out of the seats to stick their heads out the door so that they can obviously see, but that's just how it is, isn't it? It's just normally we're in a car and it's a lot easier, but we're now going round to check in and we're with Irish Ferries, so that's where we're going now.
Beep. Laura, look at this.
That's beautiful.
Let me get it out.
Rounds on tour.
Let me get it out.
What does a giant die for?
From my mother and father.
Look at that.
Very very good. It's very nice.
Oh, it's metal.
Where does this go?
It is metal.
I didn't realise it. Sorry? Yeah. I didn't realise it was metal.
Yeah, it's metal, yeah, aluminium.
Oh,
Probably the best.
It's very good. Are you putting it on? Fantastic news. We've just managed to get ourselves on an earlier ferry. 2 hours earlier than what it's meant to be. Oh, yeah. No, we have managed to get ourselves on an earlier ferry, haven't we?
Uh-huh.
We've got here early.
Oh, we actually are on an earlier ferry.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what she meant when she said the 2:23 then.
Yeah.
2:25, yeah. Yeah, we're booked in for 4 o'clock.
Yeah, we've been really lucky because
I didn't realise that she meant
4 o'clock. It was a 4 o'clock ferry was booked for. And then when we worked out the time, we were sort of allowing for traffic and stuff, obviously, to get here for 4 o'clock.
So it's a good job I sort of got you down here quicker.
Exactly, yeah. I've just noticed over there in the background, using my chicken pointer, there looks like a new terminal over there. It's got a Burger King, Costa Coffee and some other stuff. If only we'd seen that a few hours ago, we could have been over there having a coffee. So, see you on the ferry, guys. And we're off.
I know, it doesn't stop, does it? Doesn't stop, does it? Chips. Ferry chips.
I'm salt and pepper in one side, I don't know what.
Oh, just do it all, don't worry. Don't worry.
The only salt.
We've arrived in Calais, we're off the ferry and we're on our way to camping the Courtil Rose, our campsite for tonight. It's about 20 minutes away. I'll catch up with you again when we get there and give you a quick tour of the site. This is nice, isn't it?
Yeah, check back the way.
Cows.
Continue for 3 kilometres.
3 kilometres? Oh my god. We're on a very, very bumpy, skinny country lane and it's beautiful, but it's a bit ropey, isn't it? But we're having fun, that's the main thing. We're nearly there, but almost there. This is our setup. Our lovely... This is our setup, isn't it, Charlotte?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great, isn't it? Yeah. We've just left the campsite and less than a kilometre from the campsite is this lovely strip between a couple of lakes, and it's got a gorgeous ice cream shop, hasn't it, Kevin? Kevin's got Parma Violet ice cream.
Parma Violet ice cream with Parma Violet like Mr. Whippy on top.
I've got chocolate, hazelnut and more chocolate. The kids have got ice creams. There's ice creams. We've bought so many ice creams and it came to €14 for I think 6 ice creams. It was amazing.
What a
You right, George? Is it yummy? We've just continued walking through the little market, and there's some really nice stalls. They've got jewellery makers and soap makers, and people making things out of wood. There's local beers, handmade knives. Really, really lovely.
It's like a craft market, isn't it?
It is like a craft market. So we're here on a Sunday, so I'm assuming it's a Sunday thing. It sounds like it's something that happens quite often, rather than just we've just happened to come on the right day. But yeah, literally less than a kilometre, wasn't it, from the campsite, and it's gorgeous. It's a lovely walk. It's a bit windy now, but it's such a nice walk. And this is what we're walking next to, this gorgeous lake. And it looks like during the day they also do water sports as well, so it's definitely worth coming down. We're just getting back to the campsite now. We've had a lovely walk along the canal. It's been gorgeous. And we're just very nearly back. I've got Dad pulling the wagon with Maggie and Charlotte in it so that they don't get too tired, because it is getting quite late and everyone else is on foot. But look at those gorgeous views. That is what we've got. It's beautiful and I love it. Good morning. Just woke up. It's just gone 7 AM. I'm going to make a nice cup of tea. The children are still in bed. We're going to have to get them up soon because we've got a bit of a drive today down the west coast of France. And yeah, I think it'll be like a long day on the road. So I'm glad we stopped over last night where we are. Absolutely gorgeous place, really, really nice. But yeah, I'm super tired now. But a nice cup of tea will wake me up. And I will, at some point, quickly show you the facilities here before we go. That is so bright. Is it filling up?
Yeah.
Filling up the water.
Yeah.
Pleasure. Stay bonjour to everybody. It's the kids' play area. Washing up facilities. There's your Elson point. And then that's your toilet block, which is for men and women, girls and boys. It's €1 for a shower, and that lasts you 8 minutes, which I think is very, very reasonable. And up here is reception. It's a real, like, compact little place, but I think it's fantastic. We'll be staying here again, definitely. I think we'll probably use this as our regular stop off for when we're coming across the ferry. So it seems to be mainly statics and tourers that have got permanent wooden sheds stuck on them like an awning. But yeah, there's a few camping pitches. It's just very, very nice. So the main gates are there in front of you. They get closed on an evening. You can't move your vehicle on an evening, but that's not a problem. There we go. Open 1st of April to the 31st of October. They've even got poo bags. You've even got your poo bags for your doggy. It's fantastic. Here's a lovely reception. Inside there you can buy beer, wine, and other drinks. They've got lots of information about the local area. They're extremely friendly, absolutely amazing people. It's just a lovely, lovely little site. Definitely recommend. Now we'll go back to the pitch. Morning. Just glad that the sun's out. I've got my tea. Oh, these as well. We got these from Asda, Ozark Trail. They fit 2 large mugs of tea in them, and they last a good few hours. So we make it this morning. I'm drinking sort of one half now, and then the other half on the road later on. But they're really, really good.
You are not filming.
Good morning, Mother. You sleep like Sheldon Cooper.
Who?
Sheldon Cooper. Yeah. She's like all straight and face up. Kids finally woke up and we are now back on the road. We've left camping Courtil Rose up in the north and we're heading south. You'll have to like and subscribe, turn on the notifications to find out where we're heading next, and come back and see us then. You'll have to come back tomorrow, not tomorrow.
Down.
How was it? We're back on the road and the kids finally woke up. No, that's the wrong way around, isn't it? The kids finally woke up and we're back on the road. So that's where we're going to leave you now today, because that's what we're going to do. So next up, we make our way across France to the west coast and arrive at Ideal Camping, our sunny seaside base for a whole week. We give you a full tour of the site, show you around the pitch, and of course make the most of the beautiful beach. It's just a stone's throw away from the campsite itself, so let's head there now. Welcome back to day 2. We've got a massive problem. We've got the check engine light coming on. We've got no cruise control, which is making it quite difficult for Kevin. We think that might be the reason behind the check engine light. And the sat-nav has just added an hour onto estimated time of arrival for our journey today. Where we've booked to stay the reception shuts at 7 PM and you can't check in after 7. That's what they've said. And our current estimated time of arrival is 18 minutes past 7, so we've got 18 minutes to make up before we get there. So will we be sleeping in a lay-by tonight, or will we be on the campsite? You'll have to watch to find out. We've arrived! We finally got here, and we actually got here before 7 o'clock when the reception shuts, so we've managed to get pitched up. It's fantastic, isn't it, Mum? Nice. It's very, very nice. We'll show you everything tomorrow because we're so tired. We just need to have gin and go to bed. Oh, thanks, Dad. Yeah. Time to get out then. It's only been 10 minutes. You had a nice time, Charlotte? No. No?
Still want to go and sleep.
Well, it's closed for lunch. Can't believe they shut the pool for lunch. Should we go to the beach instead?
Yeah, might as well. So we found the beach. Look at that. It's taken us about 10 minutes maybe to get down here. Basically just cross the road, but look at that. Wow. Laura, have you checked out them rock pools yet? Oh, she's not listening to me. so I don't really look too much. You right? You're back
Yeah.
in my cave.
We're in a cave.
Yeah, I filmed this earlier.
What are you doing in a cave?
It keeps going
Wow.
for a long time.
How amazing is that?
I don't know how long.
These are connected by one rock.
Wow, let's have a look. Well, there's even a log down there that's washed in.
Yeah.
I don't think we should go down there.
I'm not going down there, I'm just
yeah,
looking.
There's multiple paths.
Wow. Found a cave on the beach.
Yeah, because what's red sky?
Back to daylight. Oh, there's Kevin. Having a nice relaxing time on the beach.
Yep.
Wow. It's beautiful, isn't it? So we've obviously made it to the beach. And it's gorgeous. This is day one, isn't it?
Day one.
This morning we actually seriously considered driving to Spain.
Well, yeah, it was cold this morning, and
was.
there was no sunshine. Wasn't getting any charge on solar.
Maggie's
I think we
done
was down
alright,
to about
yeah.
40% on the battery, and it was just like, it's never going to charge because there's no sun.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I started packing up, didn't I?
Yeah. And then the sun came out and we checked our phones again. Well, my mum actually checked on her iPad, didn't she?
Yeah, because your phone was set to like Uzbekistan or something, I think. Definitely gave us the wrong weather. But yeah, checked it again, and it's apparently like this all week now, isn't it? So
Yeah. So we're going to stay where we are for a week. And where are we? I can't
I don't
remember.
know.
We're in St George's de Didon.
yeah, that's the
Didon.
beach that we're on.
No, that is the little village we're in as well.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's lovely. It's very nice. We will get round to showing you the actual facilities at some point on the campsite. And Mother is here as well. Very nice. that's Mum's verdict. It's very nice. Kevin, are you cooking tonight?
Whilst Laura's cooking dinner, I just thought I'd double check the engine management, because on the drive down the check engine light came on a couple of times again. Actually, I think we did mention it one of the times that it came on, the cruise control stopped working, which when you're doing a few thousand miles is a bit of a pain, to be honest. So let's have a quick look, see if it's something that we can clear or whether we need to get someone to have a look at it before we go home. I'm not sure if you can see that, but just reading the codes. Right, so we've got a P2002, a generic fault, which is particulate filter efficiency below threshold on bank 1. We've had that before quite a few times. It's the DPF particulate filter. So yeah, we'll get that looked at again. And this is probably the one that's causing the cruise control to not work, actually. So this is a P0805 clutch position sensor A circuit. I don't really know. I'll just give it a clear, to be honest with you, and we'll just go for a drive tomorrow and see if it comes back. Let's see how it goes tomorrow. See if the cruise control starts working.
Back on the beach again, aren't we, George?
Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Good morning.
Good morning. Find us still here at Ideal Camping. We've not done much filming actually on this part of the holiday because it's been a bit of a family holiday with the kids' grandparents and obviously Laura's mum and dad. So they've decided to cut their part of the holiday short today. So they're actually packing up at the moment. So we thought we'd just have a quick catch up with you guys to show you around the site, you know, what the facilities are and stuff, and tell you what we're going to be doing next.
Let's go on a little tour. We'll show you where we've been staying. This is the entrance and reception to Ideal Camping. Quite a large play park, isn't it?
Yeah, it's actually one of the probably better parks that we've seen on a campsite for a long time, isn't it?
Yeah. The security guard actually comes at about 9:30 and kicks all the kids out. Make sure that it's not just really noisy.
The kids have spent quite a lot of time playing in the park because the pool, although the pool is really, really good, it's got some weird opening times and we've never really come across that before, but it sort of opens quite late and it shuts midday and then shuts really early in the afternoon as well. So
yeah,
it's a bit hit and miss as to whether, you know, you can get into the pool or not. So they have spent quite a lot of time in the park and on the beach.
The pool is very busy as well, isn't it?
Yes, some of the time it's really busy, and then there's been a couple of times I think where we've been in there, and you think, oh, brilliant, you know, it's not very busy, and then you get in and the water's freezing cold. So it's like I say, it's a bit hit and miss, but the park's brilliant. There's a bit here that's for the older kids as well.
Yeah.
Use climbing frames and swings and stuff, and then just over there is basketball courts, which.
And again, all of this gets closed at 9:30, doesn't it, Kevin?
Yeah.
It's our first night here. We brought the kids down, and this, you know, it wasn't long before the security guard was coming down and kicking everyone out. But it actually worked really well, didn't it? Because it means you haven't got kids running around at 11:30 at night. Although there were still a few kids.
Yeah.
Running around at 11:30 at night.
It just meant they weren't running around in the park.
Yeah. And here's the shop, where you've got all of your little touristy bits, your handbags and your towels and postcards and things, and then you can also get your fruit and veg, and they've got crisps and meats and things inside, haven't they?
Yeah. There's a laundrette just opposite the shop. Yeah.
Laundrette. Let's have a look at the prices. We haven't used the laundrette, have we? So it's €6 for a wash and €4 for a dry. On a Friday, it seems like they do pizza and a cocktail for €5, but we didn't try it, did we?
No.
But that's the bar. It's all shut up because it's early in the morning.
There's a stage here as well that they put on live entertainment on a Tuesday and Friday.
Yes. The entertainment doesn't start until 10 o'clock though, does it?
Yeah, and it's on until 11:30, isn't it?
Yeah, it's quite late.
There's the pool. You can't see it at the moment, but there's a couple of waterfalls that run just over that side and this side. That slide looks quite short, but it's actually probably one of the fastest slides I've been on, definitely. It is really good. There's a bit of a spa area over there where it's got a jacuzzi, and then some fountains for the kids as well. But yeah, it's a really good pool.
It's been lots of fun, hasn't it?
Yeah, a lot of people do, like in the reviews, a lot of people have said, oh, you know, the pool's tiny, and they've done really well in taking the pictures because they make it look really big in the pictures. And that is true, to be fair. It is quite a small pool, but it's more than sufficient for the amount of people that are here. Like, you get into it, it doesn't feel busy at all, does it? It's not cramped, it's not dangerous.
No,
you know,
no.
There's a lifeguard on duty, and yeah.
I've never seen him
fine.
turn people away.
No. Yeah, it's never been at capacity. So, although yes, when you initially look at it, it is quite small
compared to other places we've been.
Yeah, but it's more than sufficient for the amount of people that are on the park.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely don't let that put you off.
The pitch sizes are about 8 by 10, aren't they?
Yeah, they are 8 by 10.
They're just a bit uneven. We haven't seen a completely even pitch yet, but the whole site's kind of on a hill.
Right, so this is the motorhome service point. Again, we didn't show you this when we first got here, probably for good reason, to be honest, because I just pitched up the entire motorhome, put all of the awning out and tables and chairs and everything else, and then realised, I don't know whether it was a lack of communication or a language barrier or what, but they didn't show us where this was, so I had to then take it all down again to come and fill up the water. But it's the same as any others. Drive over grate for the wastewater. Empty your toilet on this side. I'm not going to lift it up. That's to flush the grey waste there, and then you fill up your fresh water here, and then somewhere to wash your toilet out. It's pretty simple. I think they're all the same, to be honest with you, but yeah. And then there's the bins. These bins are quite good. They're dotted around the site, so obviously like this one is specifically for the motorhome service point, but you know they're all over the place, so there's plenty of places to put your rubbish and recycling, just to keep the campsite quite neat and tidy, I guess. There's no rubbish around anywhere, is there?
No, it's not. There's no litter anywhere, and everyone seems to recycle, which makes me happy. I do like to recycle.
I think because the other thing as well is that obviously they didn't tell us where the toilets were. They didn't give us a map.
No, didn't tell us anything. Yeah. It was just they sort of, you followed them on a little like golf buggy thing to your pitch,
yeah,
so that you knew where your pitch was.
I think there was a little bit of a language barrier with the guy that checked us in, but the toilet sort of cubicles, they're all sort of dotted around everywhere, and they're quite strange because you've got your toilet, which is a separate cubicle, and then you have to sort of cross the road to find the wash basin to wash your hands. Yeah, it's a little bit odd, but they've separated everything off, so you've got separate cubicles for wash basins and for showers and for toilets, and then you've got outside urinals just dotted around everywhere, and you've got washing up places, and you'll see them in a second, but like I say, they're just all over the park, so you know you're never far from a toilet, you're never far from a shower.
There's the showers there. I think there you've got showers, urinals,
there's a washing up facility,
yeah, place to wash
toilets.
up. That one's pretty all-inclusive, that one, isn't it? But some of them will only have toilets, some of them will only have wash basins.
Well, yeah, and we're lucky because that's the closest one to our pitch. But again, because we didn't know, we was actually travelling
quite far
to the other end of the site to use the toilet and the showers, because we didn't know where they were. And it was only, what was it, like day 2 or 3 that we found that one.
Yeah.
Definitely, if you come in here,
ask for a map.
Ask for a map and get them to point out where the nearest toilets are.
And if you've not been to France before, you do need to bring your own toilet paper, even if you are using their facilities, because there's never toilet paper, is there, Kevin?
No.
Like wherever you go. Our first trip to France was in a tent, wasn't it? Yeah. And we didn't think we'd need to pack toilet paper. And when we got there, we had to then go out and buy some. We're about 15 miles away from the nearest supermarket as well, so...
Yeah. And like, obviously, as some of you will probably already know, that you know those with motorhomes, you have to pack everything up if you want to pop to the shop. And I know that's always a controversial argument between sort of caravanners and motorhomers. You know, with a caravan, we used to just set up and leave the caravan there and just pop to the shop in the car. But obviously, we can't do that anymore. No. But yeah, just behind us there is another one, but that's just washing up facilities. And then
further along.
No, I think there's washing up facilities there. Shall we have a quick look?
Yeah. No, they're just wash basins.
They're just wash
in there.
Basins, and there's people brushing their teeth and having a wash, so you probably don't want to see that.
No. But yeah, washing up and then wash basins, and that's all there is in that block. And then further down here, there's a block of toilets without wash basins.
Yeah.
Just toilets.
I've never seen this before as well, but they've got these raised pitches. They seem to just put tents on it for, well, obviously you're not going to get a caravan or motorhome up there, but I quite like the idea of it.
Yeah, they're nice, aren't they?
Yeah, putting your tent up and kind of lording it over everyone.
Those are probably the most even pitches.
Yeah.
Because they've made them even.
Yeah, well they've had to, haven't they?
Yeah. Yeah, so there's a set of wash basins and washing up facilities. And baby changing.
Yeah, let's have a look. This is the baby bath area. It's quite a deep little bath actually. I don't know if you can see into the bottom of that, but It's actually a decent bath for a baby.
I've just tripped over on my way in.
Oh, that's the same tap we've got in the motorhome.
Yeah.
You can give them a shower if you wanted to as well. That's really good. That's how I've looked at that. And these are just the basins, the wash areas, but they're all the same all across the park. They're just all different colours, but it's literally a room with a sink in it.
And then over there is the toilet block, separate toilet block. That's it.
Quite basic, but good enough for what you need, really.
Well, yeah.
Now we're back at the pitch.
Now we're back at the pitch. Mum and Dad are just packing up. You right, Dad? Yeah. You're just packing up. You alright, Ethan? Yeah. Yeah, they're just getting packed up. And they are heading north today. See you later. Have a good trip. Are you saying bye?
Granddad and Ethan. Bye! Come off on their second holiday.
Just checked out of Ideal Camping and we're back on the road. We're heading southeast and we've not actually got anywhere to stop tonight just yet. We'll decide on the way where we're going to stay tonight.
Somewhere sunny.
Somewhere sunny, yeah, definitely. We've had a couple of overcast days, so we're hoping for a lot more sunshine.
Those of you that have been watching the videos for a while now will know that last year we took the caravan down to Spain. The whole point of getting the motorhome was to explore new places. So we don't really want to go back to the same place, but we had such a good time there that I really want to go back to Spain. I really want to go to Italy. So, well, we're heading southeast. Let's just see who wins, see who gets the deciding vote on that. Right then, so on we go. In the next leg of the trip, we hit the road without a clue where we'd actually end up that night. A quick search while driving led us to Villa Mayari, a peaceful little spot we'd never heard of, and it turned out to be really lovely. Well, mostly lovely. Let's just say that the local mosquito population was very happy to see us. And here's how it went. The kids have had enough, so we're going to stop at an air, cook some noodles. There's a play park here, that's what it says on the sign, so hopefully it's a good one and they can stretch their legs a bit and get out. They're not too happy. It is 33 degrees. Ooh. My nose is sweating. There's toilets, there's, can't see what else there is, I think it's just toilets over there. We've got a play park just over there, tiny little play park. It's just got a little climbing frame and that's it. And it's just got a load of little picnic benches dotted around everywhere. It has got caravan specific spaces to park in, so we've parked in there. Like long spaces for motorhomes and caravans and such. And if you haven't been to France before, I definitely recommend the motorway airs for during the day, just quick stop-offs, get something to eat. You need to bring something to eat to most of them because they don't have food provided. If you go to the normal services, obviously you'll get like Burger Kings and McDonald's and things. But we've cooked noodles. That's what we've cooked. The kids are enjoying it. Maggie's making a bit of a mess. But we'll clean it up before we go, won't we, Maggie Moo? We'll clean it all up. Is it yummy, George? Yep. I can't even see it, I'm so hot I can't even read properly. I've just had a look at the weather for where we've stopped in this air, which we'll put on the screen because I don't know where it is. Anyway, it's 32 degrees, but the humidity is so high that it feels like 40 degrees. And let me tell you, our motorhome's what, 20 metres away? Yeah. I need a shower. I feel like I've just come out of the shower. I'm just dripping with sweat. Anyway, I'm going to eat my super hot noodles and get back on the road.
We're now in southern France, and it's 36 degrees, and you can feel it. Everyone's getting a bit tired now, and I think the kids have had enough of all the travelling for today, so I'm just going to have a quick look on search for sites and park for night and just see if we can find somewhere nearby, basically, just to stop for tonight. I think I found somewhere, and it's only 10 minutes away, so we're going to just pop down and see if they've got some space. But it has a swimming pool, which we need because, what is it now? 35 degrees, we need a swimming pool, but it looks nice in the pictures. So we're just going to get there and see if they've got space for us. What is this place? Maybe just put it here. Oh, look at that down there. We've found Villa Mayari. I'm going to pop in to reception now and see if they've got space for us.
Well, turns out they've got space. Well, that was one of the weirdest check-ins I think we've ever had. We literally drove on, didn't speak to anybody. She just started guiding us through this woodland to a pitch. Like, we must be a good 200 or 300 metres away from the actual reception. She didn't check. We're not checked in. We have to go up there now to pay. She just walked us straight to the pitch. We might have not even wanted a pitch. We might have just wanted directions.
It's nice.
Anyway, turns out we're staying now, so it is really nice. It's just,
and we've got water, a tap at the end of the pitch, haven't we?
Yeah, we've got everything seemingly nearby. But it's just like woodland retreat. It's really nice, isn't it?
It's gorgeous.
Sort of wooden lodges everywhere, and there's
really
composting
nice.
Toilets, and
just give you a view.
Yeah, it's really good.
That's the showers and things behind us.
But apparently, she said as we parked up that there is a swimming pool up here that is still open. So we're going to pay and we're going to swim because I'm absolutely boiling.
We're walking up this humongous hill. That's why we sound so out of breath, because we've got this massive hill to climb.
I think that we've parked at the base of the Pyrenees, but I think reception's at the top. Oh my god.
As long as the swimming pool is there.
We're going to find the pool. Apparently there's a restaurant, so we'll find the restaurant, see if there's anything good to eat.
What's the matter?
And then have a good night's sleep, hopefully. It's just getting hot, isn't it?
It's 36 degrees.
Yeah, I think we'll just see you at the top of the hill.
We made it to the top of the hill and we're in the pool, and it is very relaxing. It's lovely and warm and the kids are having fun. It is just quite a basic pool, but they've got balls. They've got a ball. It's very nice.
Wow,
and George is splashing in. But it's very nice. We're enjoying the sunshine. It's cooling us down. So the problem that we've got tonight is that there are so many mosquitoes outside and grasshoppers and various other bugs. Every time you open the door, even just a tiny bit, you get like 5 in. So we've used bug spray, but we don't obviously want to bug spray the kids. But yeah, we found a few mosquitoes inside as well. The kids are wide awake. It's 10 o'clock at night and I think it's just so warm and humid. They've got no chance of getting to sleep yet, but hopefully it won't take too long. But yeah, it's bedtime and tomorrow we set off again and actually decide where we're going. Good morning. We've had a terrible night's sleep. nothing to do with the campsite. Just the children, I think, were just too hot. It was just too hot. The weather was too hot. There's actually a weather warning today. It's going to be 39 degrees. So we are going to leave this spot and continue on our journey. I'm not sure what direction we're going in just yet, but we are leaving this morning. So let's have a look at the facilities. So last night I showed you the pool, and there's a very, very small bar right next to the pool. I'm just looking here. This is the bibliothèque, which I believe is a library. Might be completely wrong about that. And washing machine. Am I right? Is there a library in there? Okay, I can't actually do it. It's quite stiff. Ah, there is. There is a library. Oh, that door feels like it's just going to swing out and come off the hinges. Right, okay. There's the library. There's the library. And there's the washing machine. I did see on a sign up at reception that it is €5 to use the washing machine. I don't know if that includes laundry detergent or not. It didn't state. But €5 seems reasonable. There's not many pitches. It doesn't seem to be many pitches. Or wooden huts on site, so I don't think you'd have a problem using it unless someone was doing 5 million washes. You've got your normal toilets. Well, normal, I say normal, the ones that we're used to in the UK. You've also got an ecological dry toilet, which the lady was very helpful in showing us how to use. Whether we use it or not, she actually does show you how you're going to use it. You've got showers, which are clean. There's your shower. Again, clean. Just a standard shower in a hut. And there's a few of those. There's some areas which are closed off, which seem to be washing up areas. But there is a washing up area at the end with everything that you need other than washing up liquid, because obviously you'll be bringing that yourself. But that's your facilities for washing, toileting, everything else. Around the back of that hut you've got an Elson point. There's a great big bin with the composting stuff that you use for the ecological dry toilet. And your water, there seems to be a few water points. There's one actually right next to our pitch, so that's good. Yeah, this is where I am, just in the forest. But yeah, I'm looking forward to moving on, to be honest. I'm surprised at how green it is, because we're quite far down south in France. And there's lots of hills. And then this is where we're pitched up. We didn't get the full set out last night just because it was just for one night, but it's still nice.
Well, it's time to get back on the road. You'll have to keep watching to find out where we're heading next.
And next up, we're off over the Pyrenees and into sunny Spain. After the mountain drive, we are very ready for a bit of beach time. And by some miracle, Alannia Els Prat's 5-star resorts had a beachfront pitch available for 3 nights. We snapped it up straight away. Let's show you around and soak up those 5-star facilities. Welcome to Alannia Els Prat. And the verdict is...
Ain't got any space.
Oh.
No, not really.
Oh, I wondered what was in your hand. Is that their map?
Yeah, the map.
Yep. Where are we?
Right on there.
Oh my gosh, we're right on the front.
seafront.
Right.
Yeah, anyway, seafront pitch.
Seafront pitch.
We've got some wristbands for the like the pool and stuff.
Fab, is
There's
it
a
just
restaurant.
tonight? Oh, I'll get you done, mate. One
No.
second. Is it just tonight?
No, three nights.
Oh.
There's a restaurant, obviously a pool. The pool's open all day.
Fab.
And she said just go straight down here.
Right.
But yeah, there's like, in there, there's like really posh.
Oh, this is so exciting. Look at it though. Oh, well, I suppose I could direct you. Yeah.
She's drawn the line on there.
I can see. I'm looking at the map now. Yeah, straight down.
Straight down. Look at this.
It actually looks like the Bahamas or something.
Straight down, yeah?
Yeah, straight down, yeah. Oh my gosh, look! Look, the sea! Just there. This is our pitch, Kevin. Oh, look at it. That's our beach entrance, right there. Someone's on our beach, Kevin. It's the flattest pitch we've had.
I don't think we'll fit on this way.
No? Can we not get in?
I don't think so.
Right then, let's go check out the beach. Can you believe it, guys? Here's the setup. All done. And within meters of where we are is the beach. I mean, it's all sand anyway. But there's the sea. So the girls are just reading Peppa Pig, and George and Kevin have gone for a shower. They're going to come back. All the kids are going to be in bed. And we bought some of this today at Lidl. It's liquor de crema, which I'm guessing is a bit like Bailey's, but it's in quite a posh bottle. So we're going to sit and have a nice glass of that each with some nice ice. It's so hot. It's really, really hot. I don't know what the temperature, in fact I can tell you. It's 27 degrees. It is. It's really late. It's very, very late. And it's 27 degrees. But everyone's up in Spain. Everybody's up. All the families are awake. Like you've got young kids still eating their evening meal right now. It's so bizarre. It's like just not what I'm used to. But there's nothing wrong with that. It's like, I thought the kids stayed up late in France, but in Spain it's even later.
Welcome back, guys. We're on day 2 at Alannia, and it is absolutely roasting. You'll see in a video shortly, but the place is beautiful. We've got a seafront pitch. We're about 10 metres away from the beach. We're about 50 metres away from the swimming pool. Probably about 50 metres away from the kids' play parks. Everything that you need is on site. Shops, restaurants, bars, there's a takeaway, there's a play park right there, you know, there's everything there. We've got... Well guys, just behind us there is the Windcat restaurant. This is the one that you have to book in advance. I mean, every time we walk past it's been dead, hasn't it? It's been absolutely, I mean, you can see right now, there's nobody. For some reason you have to book.
Yeah.
And whenever we try, it's always booked up. But yeah, really, really nice place open from the beach. Your kids' play park right next to it. And the sorts of foods, apparently, because we have spoken to some people, haven't we, that have managed to get into the restaurant. it's sort of burgers and chips and pizzas. It's that kind of food. So yeah, sort of typical English, I guess, typical English American kind of food. But again, like you can see that, you know, the restaurant is on the beachfront. It's so close to the beach, and that's what makes this place so nice. We've got a beachfront pitch, haven't we?
We do.
Then you just wake up in the morning and you just step out and you're on the beach.
It's really nice going to bed and having the window open so you can let a breeze through, and all you can hear are the waves going. Kevin's just having a shower. It's so hot.
They didn't work. I think they're dehydrated.
You was gonna get yourself wet though, weren't you?
I was, yeah.
It is really hot today. It's gorgeous.
It's been like this the whole time, hasn't it?
Oh, it has, yeah. It has.
What you do find as well is on these beaches, it's very similar to, you know, these sort of Canary Islands, and I guess the rest of mainland Spain. You get those lucky men, you know, selling hats and scarves and t-shirts, and, you know, people wanting to braid your hair and stuff, and
Yeah,
it's a bit of an annoyance.
It's a little bit relentless.
Yeah.
Going to the kids' park, and I think we were approached maybe 4 different times, twice by one lady.
Well, I think there's resorts further down in either direction.
Yeah.
And I'm sure they just swap people. You know, they just phone each other and just swap.
Oh, there will be, definitely. They're everywhere on the beach, aren't they?
But yeah, have a look at this beach here. Like you can just see for miles. It's just people on the beach.
And the water is so blue as well. It's gorgeous to look at. And just down here, about 10 foot away from the beach, is our pitch. And there it is. So we're all set up, aren't we, Kevin?
Yep, there's our pitch. So I'll have a quick look inside.
Yeah, let's do it.
You get no Instagram filters with us.
No, there is no Instagram filter.
Pitch people. Children on holiday. Get some next sand.
Here we go. Hello, children. Let's not do that with the light switch, huh?
Everything's broken.
Everything's
Come on,
broken.
can you get? Jeez.
Mummy.
It's all, yeah.
What is that?
It's my camera.
No, I mean, on it.
That's my stick to make it longer so that I can film easier. There we go. The bed's still set up at the back because we're so lazy. And we've got a bit of washing up to do, haven't we, kids? Are you coming out then? Have you poured water on yourself?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a proper resort. So these are the cabins that you can rent.
Yeah, they're all air conditioned, we've noticed.
Yeah. All air conditioned cabins. It was really good. But like you say, you can get all inclusive, so you can come here, you know, so you can fly straight here.
Yeah.
You can rent a cabin. You can rent. I think there's some flats over there as well that you can rent.
They've got little apartments, haven't they?
Yeah. And all inclusive. You get a wristband and you go into the buffet restaurant, which we haven't been into, but it's a typical Spanish buffet.
Yeah.
And for anyone that's interested, it's €18 for an adult and €14 for children.
Yeah. Which, I mean, we've heard some people having a bit of a complaint about it. The food's not very good and things, but I think you have to kind of be used to Spanish food.
We quite like Spanish food, but it did put us off a little bit, didn't it? And that's probably why we haven't tried it yet, to be honest. I mean, we have only been here 2 days, so it might be something we do tomorrow.
Yeah, we might give it a go, mightn't we?
Yeah.
But yeah, so we're just coming up to where the shops and the other facilities are.
But you can see, you can sort of see in the background, it's really idyllic, you know, with the palm trees and it's just beautiful. And that was the walk to basically the centre, almost like the town centre of the park, you know. So now we've got the shops and there's a laundrette there, isn't there?
It's over that way.
Yeah, so you've got a proper supermarket.
Yeah. So there's the shop. Down there, over there, in that direction, you've got the buffet restaurant, you've got toilets, laundrette, showers, everything that you'd need.
Yeah, upstairs is the thing, isn't it?
Is the buffet restaurant, yeah. Yeah. You're going to buy a drink.
You can have a quick look, can't you, whilst we're in here. That's where you find your ears, fans.
Yeah.
basically just come in here to cool down.
And hit your head on that. This is what concerned me. That's €25, and I'm sure I've seen something like that in the pound shop.
Yeah. It's typical holiday park stuff, isn't it?
Yeah. Don't buy toys.
I mean, but they have got everything.
Oh yeah.
Snorkel kits, inflatables for the pool, and that's a good thing as well. You can use inflatables, you can use the snorkels, anything you buy in here, you can use in the pool, which is I think is really good. If you forget anything, carpets.
Yeah, there's a lot of camping stuff.
They have spares, clips, pegs, glue, lots of chemicals.
Fanta, please. Orange, please.
It is a really well stocked shop.
It is, it's got a lot in it. No, you don't.
Hello.
If you forget your bikini, you've got it all.
Thank you, bye. Gracias.
Some drinks. Yeah, can you open it for me, please?
It's too hot. Too hot, isn't it? Oh, there's a gym as well, isn't there? Have a quick walk up to the pool and have a look at the gym and the pool. Takeaway.
I will take away. Here's the L buffet.
The takeaway, actually, this is a little bit disappointing, isn't it? Because that takeaway and the takeaway on the poolside, which does hot dogs and pizzas and burgers and stuff like that, sounded perfect. It's not been open the whole time you've been there, has it?
It's closed on Monday to Thursday.
That takeaway is, but then the one at the top by the poolside, it's just apparently there's a problem with the gas.
Yes.
So it's just not been open.
Yeah. So down here you've got.
In here's the showers.
That's the laundrette.
Laundrette. Showers. This is where me and George have the showers.
Oh, right, okay.
There's baths. So baths on this side, and then these are the showers. Normal shower. It's quite good. I don't know if you can see here or not, but it's got this sort of like rainfall shower, and then you've also got a little nozzle, you know, that to wash yourself out.
It's basically the same one we have at home, isn't it?
It is, yeah, but it's really powerful and it's really hot.
Yeah.
And it lasts for ages, which is going to have it on for.
You've got the accessible one as well.
Yeah.
We've looked at the laundrette already. You've got 3 machines and 2 dryers, I think.
So, €4.50 for a washing machine.
That's not bad.
€3.50 for tumble dryer.
That's really reasonable.
It's very reasonable.
Very, very.
But then you probably wouldn't use it. Would you use a tumble dryer in this weather, or would you just
hang it up? Oh, baby bath. Forgot to show you the baby bath.
It's a baby bath or an adult bath for people who want to crouch.
It's a baby bath, Kevin. It's definitely a baby bath. And then you've got your showers and basins for washing just in there. Really nice. I mean, same showers as what we just showed you. There's also a great big men's one and a women's one as well. But really nice and hot, aren't they?
Yeah.
It's nice to go somewhere and find hot.
Want to have a quick look inside?
Well, we've just looked at the shower.
Oh, these ones are really nice.
They're the same. They're the same. Then you've got your washing up area and your clothes washing area if you don't want to use the laundrette. Ping pong just over there.
reception, it's just there.
Yeah, reception is up at the top. I think you saw that when we were checking in.
Yeah.
But it's a very nice reception. It's a bit posh, isn't it?
Yeah,
A bit posh for us.
The whole place is like that though, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Everything is very well presented.
It is. I've seen cleaners in the toilets regularly as well. So
Yeah.
this is the toilet block. It's huge. I think in the women's there's about 20 toilets. It's probably needed.
Motorhome service point.
Motorhome service point.
I think by now you all know how these work. Dump the water down the drain,
Yeah.
fill the water up on the side.
Yeah, and I've noticed in Spain it's a CH. It's not an Elson point. It's a CH. We don't know what that stands for, do we?
So,
I'm sweating so much that my sunglasses are falling off my nose.
yeah, I know. I did notice this yesterday when I walked down there. But obviously these people have come prepared because they've actually covered their cars. That's how hot it is here.
Yeah, I've
They've covered
noticed
their cars.
there's a lot of people on the touring pictures. They've all got covered up cars. Everybody's got these big blankets and things hung up to stop the sun getting in. English people. More English people.
It's boiling. Tomorrow now to make a decision. Do we stay? Do we extend our stay for another couple of nights because it is so nice here? Or do we look for somewhere new? So we'll let you enjoy the video anyway to see what we've been up to so far, and then we'll hopefully make a decision at the end of it. Again.
So it's day 3 at Alannia Elprats,
Yeah.
and it's very hot today. But yeah, we decided not to extend our holiday. We are going to head off because although it is an all-inclusive resort and seems to have everything that you need, it is actually quite isolating. There isn't much in the local area to go to. There's nowhere to go for a walk. Usually we go somewhere and there might be a beach within sort of 500, 600 metres. We had a beach within 10 feet and it was just a little bit too close. There's nowhere to go, we're just on site, we're walking around the site, we've done everything. We've tried all the ice creams, we've been at the bar, we've been in the pool a few times, we've been on the beach, and we want somewhere with a little bit more happening on the outskirts. So that's what we're going to go and look for now. So we are actually heading off today and we'll catch up with you when we're actually on the road. We're just trying to get out of sight at the moment. Not out of sight, out of the campsite.
Next up was our absolute favourite place of the trip, camping Calamongo. We hadn't booked ahead, but we somehow managed to bag a full week-long stay at our favourite campsite. We stayed there the previous year in our caravan and absolutely loved it. Fantastic beaches, fantastic location, amazing town just close by. Let's show you how we got on.
Good morning. We've been pitched up here for 2 nights and the lovely pictures come up down the road. Well, just down the campsite, and it's a flat pitch finally. Let me show you what the situation is. So that was when we've pretty dug in there, and on this side that's the situation. We're pretty dug in there as well. It's so soft on the ground with sand that you can't actually get it level no matter what you do. Kevin did actually acquire some rocks from further down the campsite. We asked them if they had like extra bricks or something to make the ground a bit harder so that we could put the levelling ramps on, and they said, oh yeah, and then like 2 days later and they still haven't done that. So Kevin last night went and acquired those and we planned to do that today, but the perfect pitch has just come available. Someone's just left it, so I've been down to reception. I've asked, can we move to number 38? And I think someone's doing some recycling, and straight away it was a yes. So that's what we're going to do right now.
A few moments later.
Coming to Calamongo, pitch 38 is fairly flat. There's a few annoying trees on the pitch which make it a bit hard to get onto, so we're actually a bit diagonal on the pitch. But we've managed to get the awning up, we've managed to get everything that we need out. There's Kevin, he's cooking dinner right now. And what we have managed to do today as well is our sticker wall. So we've actually got our own limited edition sticker that we had a couple of years ago, and we've got a few other people as well, obviously the Romy Radfords, and trapdoor tattoos, Infinite, and the lovely metal thing. What is it called? What is that? Placard?
Yeah.
The lovely placard that my dad bought for us for this one. And Kevin's 5.3 Louisburg air assault battery sticker as well. So I'm just coming in here now. Kevin's cooking. He's sat outside, but he is cooking. But we're having pork. Is it teriyaki? It's hoisin. It's hoisin sauce. We've got rice on in the rice cooker. We're plugged in because there's so many trees here that there's no chance of getting any solar. So we're not using the inverter anyway, but we are plugged in, so that's the main thing. In other news, a bit of bad news actually. I'm being bitten everywhere. Loads and loads of bites, especially when we're in the Pyrenees in France. I'm still recovering from those ones, but I have been bitten a few times here as well. This one here, I believe, has turned to cellulitis. Now, Kevin, the little star that he is, brought this on holiday. Fusidic acid. It's actually my prescription from the doctors. It's still in date, which is just amazing. Apply 3 times a day. And I was prescribed it because I was bitten by a spider on my toe. Not too long ago, but very annoying, and my foot sort of blew up, probably cellulitis as well. Anyway, I forgot to use the cream at the time and my foot went down on its own. But this thing here is so painful. It's almost like a bullseye actually. I've not really seen it properly, but it is almost a bit bullseye-ish. I'm sure you don't want to see my armpits, so I won't keep doing that. But sorry. But yeah, so I've put my first lot on. I've got another one to do tonight, and then tomorrow I can do my full 3. And I'll just see if it starts to go down. But I've checked on NHS online, and it says that fusidic acid is an antibiotic cream for skin infections, which cellulitis is. So, and it actually says that it is used for cellulitis. It's very painful, it's very hot, and I'm starting to get a bit of a sore throat. So I've got all the classic symptoms. I've diagnosed myself. I don't want to hear from doctors. I don't want to hear from people saying I should go see a doctor. I'm absolutely fine. I've got my cream, and well, we'll find out if I'm fine, because I won't be able to post the video. But yeah, we're going to have dinner now. What else? What was the other bad news? Oh yeah, I got a notification not long ago to say that there's a storm happening tonight within the hour. So 25-mile-an-hour winds, thunder and lightning. It seems fine, doesn't it, Kevin?
Yeah, bit of a breeze.
Bit of a breeze, but that's about it, isn't it? So yeah, I'm not worried about it. We're going to probably keep the awning out until we absolutely have to bring it in. But there's nothing just yet, so we'll just wait and see. They're humongous.
I don't even know if they're not going to fit in yet.
I don't think they're going to fit in, not all of them. Right. We found these in Lidl.
I believe it was.
Was it Spanish Lidl or French Lidl? Oh, it says Polo, so it must have been Spanish Lidl.
I'm going to put these back in the freezer.
Yeah, good idea. Them ones there. Oh, is that just a full pack?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Yeah, there's only 4 in a pack, that's why we've got 2.
Right, okay. Oh, they're going to be really good. We've got this air fryer actually from Asda. It was like 22 quid. It don't fit much in it, but at least we can cook some chips for the kids.
After dinner, we left We Camp to explore the nearby cove. Everything feels so familiar. There's the little row of shops, just as we remember. The supermarket, pizzeria and ice cream shop, and of course the rotisserie chicken. Honestly, it's making me so hungry all over again. As we head towards the cove, the Lascala Express rolls by, reminding me that we really should catch it one day to explore Lascala before we leave.
The walk is pretty short, but it's one of those moments where you're just soaking up the atmosphere. And there it is, just as beautiful as we remembered. The kids are already straight into the water, while we take a minute to just soak it all in. It is really nostalgic being back down here at the cove. We end up staying way longer than we planned to. The kids are having loads of fun, but it's getting dark and late and it's time to head back.
Well, that was an experience. So we've just had someone come down from reception to unplug our electric to plug in somebody else's electric because they've sold too many electric spots apparently, and there's only 6 plug sockets on the whatever it is post, and there's about 8 plugged into it at the moment. So anyway, that's caused us a bit of a delay, but what we're doing at the moment is heading to Lascala on the Lascala Express, the Ting Ting train, which is a land train that you can get right outside the park. So there's the reception there, so We Camp Calamongo, and you can stop right here. So we'll pick you up when the train arrives. We're supposed to be going out for an evening meal in Lascala, taking the land train, the Lascala Express, and I can see it in the distance right on cue, but it looks like it's full up, to be honest with you, so we'll see if we can get on when it gets there. That's a very full train.
I'm moving.
Guess we'll be going somewhere else for dinner.
Just found the most amazing restaurant. I mean, I don't know what the food's like, but they had a live singer who sounded just like the Gypsy King, playing the guitar and singing at the microphone, and I thought we could have a nice meal sat listening to some live music, but they couldn't fit us in. They had a couple of tables left, but they only seated 2 people each, and they were like really far away from each other, so it wasn't going to work. So we're on the hunt for somewhere else now.
So we've made it to the beach. There's 2 restaurants over there. There's a restaurant over there. There's a restaurant just behind you there. In fact, there's 3 just behind you there. And it's, what time is it now? 7 o'clock in the evening. And we thought we'd come out for a meal and not one restaurant's open. So either everyone eats really late here or all restaurants are closed on a Monday. We're going to try walk back up to the campsite now and see if we can get into the pool restaurant because that was open.
Well, we've worked for our dinner, haven't we?
Oh, definitely. So we're heading back up a hill. We love hills on this holiday. I don't know what's going on, but we thought we struck it lucky then. We found a pizzeria with an ice cream shop all in one. It was brilliant. Perfect food. Kids would obviously enjoy the ice cream, but pizza, you know, they're definitely going to eat that. Just went in there to take a seat and there's no tables, there's no chairs. It's like a ghost town. It's like, someone please make me some food.
So we've just got to the spa shop, the campsite shop, and they've got a bakery outside where they do a baguette sandwich and a fizzy drink for €2. So I think we're going to be stuck having basically a meal deal for our dinner tonight. Wasting away, aren't you, George? Waiting for his food. Oh, salami. You alright, Margaret?
Cheese?
Oh,
You want that?
Cheese or ham? Why not?
So this is our gourmet food for tonight. This is our eating out, isn't it, Kevin?
Yeah.
Sit down, please, Mike. We've had our unexpected but very nice sandwich meal deal dinner from the Wee Camp Spa shop. And we're just going to go get a nice cup of tea, are we, Kevin?
Yep.
Because we got some, are they called chouchoux? Chouchoux. And it's like a shoe bun, and it's filled with like a Catalan cream type substance, which is native to the area that we're in. And we've had them before. They're about €2.95 each, and they are absolutely gorgeous. It's absolutely huge. You won't want to eat it in 2 sittings because you'd want to eat it all at once, but it is massive. But you need a cup of tea with it. So that's where we're heading now. We also just watched the next train go past. It's one every hour, so this was an hour after the one we tried to catch, and that was also jam-packed, and they didn't even stop at the bus stop again, at the train stop again to let people on. They just drove straight past them again, same as what they did with us. So it must be fairly common, I imagine, on an evening.
Yeah, I think either everyone's going out for dinner at the same time, or like you said, they're all going home.
Yeah, they've all been at the Cove
Yeah.
for the day, and they're all going back to their campsites or accommodation in Lascala. It's a shame, but we've still had a nice evening. We've still eaten out.
Yeah.
It just wasn't as gourmet as what we planned. So we didn't get on a choo-choo train, but we did get choo-choo buns. Or I think that's what they're called. I haven't got to the cream yet. We've had our lovely dinner. We've been back and had a cup of tea in our choo-choo buns. And now we're going back down to the beach to tire the kids out so that they go to sleep tonight at bedtime. Oh, you got a yellow one. Go sit. Are you sitting in the wagon? What did you get? Wow! There's something over there in the water.
Just down at Calamongo Cove, and there was some sighting of a shark quite close to the beach. So I've done some investigative journalism, and I've climbed over the rocks and basically had a look at the shark and found out that it's just another rock. So back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Kevin.
It's a huge rock, like literally about 4 meters long.
Right.
And it peaks, it's got a little peak on it,
Ah.
and that is just under the water. So as the water's going over it, like the water's just going like, and then sort of creating a swell like that. It's creating that kind of swell.
I thought it was genuinely going to be a shark
So did
or
I.
something. I thought our little safe cove had been ruined for us.
So up there is a gelato shop, well, ice cream for most people. Last night, when we tried to get some ice cream, there's 6 of us, so obviously that's going to be about £72 worth of ice cream probably. And there was a family of probably 10 maybe, just behind us waiting. So that
A family of 5 waiting.
Yeah, there was probably about 12 people altogether. But still, at these kind of ice cream shops, that's going to be about, what,
£100.
60, 70,000 pounds maybe worth of ice cream. Anyway, the guy just sat there and didn't want to take our order, so Haven't been back since, have we, really?
It was all lit up as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was lit up like as if it was actually open, and the guy was sitting next to the ice cream thing.
It was like Blackpool illuminations.
Yep, just with ice cream. So we was just saying that years ago, how old's George now?
9.
About 9 years ago, we used to love going out for food and, you know, restaurants and bars and clubs and stuff like that. And this place is perfect because there is a restaurant there that we haven't eaten in. There's a restaurant there that we haven't eaten in. There's a restaurant there that we haven't eaten in. There's a restaurant there that we haven't eaten in. And there's a restaurant there that we haven't eaten in. What? Why haven't we eaten them?
I want to go to bed.
Oh, that's why, because Maggie wants to go to bed.
Go to bed.
You want to go to bed?
This is Vanlife with kids. No, but seriously. So yeah, Laura was just telling me about some, I don't know, nocturnal clouds or something.
Noctilucent clouds.
Yeah, so I'd literally never heard of it before. Now, this is coming from a person that thought the Northern Lights wasn't real, and it was in a book called The Northern Lights.
What, me or you?
No, me.
Oh, right, sorry.
I didn't know. Like, I remember listening to the audiobook Northern Lights by Philip Pullman. Really good book. If anyone hasn't read it, I highly recommend it. But yeah, it's like a sort of fantasy fiction, I guess. Definitely not real. That's what I thought anyway. Turns out Northern Lights are real. Anyway, I found out years later, and I've just found out about some sort of, what do you call them? Translucent clouds.
Noctilucent clouds.
Yeah.
And I don't know the science behind them, but I was just saying to Kevin, I wonder if you can see them from northern Spain, because at the moment people are seeing them in the UK quite regularly, and I think the latest on record in the UK is seeing them on the 10th of August or something like that. But today's like the 6th, I think, something like that. But yeah, I was just wondering out loud to Kevin on whether you can see noctilucent clouds in Spain. So if anyone knows the answer to that, do you want to just pop it in the comments, because it's a sudden interest of mine.
Or if you know anything about them,
yeah,
put it in the comments, because this is the first time I've heard of it. So
yeah, and it's a new phenomenon to me as well. So yeah, let us know what you know.
So we've been here for 7 days now. Contemplating what to do tomorrow, to be honest, whether we stay or move on somewhere new, but we're having such a good time, so we'll have to think about that today and let you know what we decide. Obviously you don't need to have a full tour this time, because that will be in our previous video, which we'll hopefully put a link to just over here somewhere.
On my head. Yeah, in the meantime, let's go enjoy the pool!
Attempt number 2 at getting on the train, isn't it?
Yep.
Hopefully there'll be loads of space this time, because we're getting on quite early, so, but we'll see. That was perfect time in the train. It's just coming up the hill. Not sure if you can see it, but from here it looks quite empty, so hopefully they'll let us on.
Oh yeah. Oh.
I think we're getting on. So we managed to get on the train. If anyone is interested in getting on the Lascala Express, which is the land train that joins Calamongo to Lascala, it was €2.50. So €2.50 per person. And when Laura was just paying, they did mention something about a tour, which was €8, and we didn't quite understand, but we think it means that you get unlimited travel for the whole day, but we're only going to go the once probably and see what's there, and yeah, show you guys around. Laura was just saying that actually, if you fancy the walk to Lascala, it seems to be all pretty much downhill, doesn't it?
Yeah, on the way to Lascala, yeah.
Definitely wouldn't fancy it on the way back up though. It's quite steep, aren't they? But it should be an easy walk there.
Yeah.
So someone's just got onto the train and we've managed to swap seats, so you can see in the background there that we're just driving past the marina. There's the beach, yeah. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's a nice breeze actually. I think we are getting off.
At the last train stop, we did see a couple of our friends waiting for another train, and they've been out trying to change their money up, and they weren't able to. They've been all over. They've been to the tourist information. They've been to the little sort of
Yeah, but the tourist information shop told them to go to a betting shop or something.
yeah, and they couldn't change it either. So they've been all over, and it sounds like you can't change money in Lascala, not easily anyway. Not that they've found. So
Yeah, so if you do need any euros, I don't know, to go, there is a pumper over there, so maybe it is cash only in certain places, but if you do need any euros, make sure you get them out before you come down to Lascala.
Yeah.
See anywhere to change them up.
definitely. Give you some money.
Yeah. Can I have 2 scoops?
Yeah, you can have 2 scoops.
I'll have Oreo and milk chocolate.
Oh, very nice. Yep. Do you get, Charlotte?
Strawberry and raspberry.
Oh, is it super nice? And it's all over your face, isn't it?
We just stopped in a shop to get the kids some souvenirs, and Maggie has chosen. That's going to be fun. So that's it from Lascala for today.
We've had a lovely walk on the seafront. We've been in the shops and bought some souvenirs. We are going to get on the train, but we're going to get on the other one.
Yeah, I think that's our train in the background. It's going to go down to sort of the first stop, I guess, and turn around. But yeah, the kids have got lots of souvenirs. We've had some ice creams, we've got some drinks, and we were just talking, wasn't we, that we'd really love to eat in the restaurant, but the trains have been so hit and miss for the last few days that it's just not worth the risk. We don't want to be walking all the way back and up with all the kids, so, and that's the only way that you can get back. So what we're going to do is go back to the restaurant on site, I think.
Yeah, the pool bar and restaurant.
Probably get something to eat there. Yeah. Anyway, there's the train, so we better go.
So you actually meant to take them out like a normal person.
Really good.
Is that clean?
Chopo? What's Chopo?
Daddy and Dada in
I've ordered something called a cachopo, and they keep asking if I want to share it with Kevin because it's so big, but what I've realised is that they haven't actually met me yet. So we'll see if I can finish it to myself. I'll show you it when it comes, and I'll show you my finished plate when I've eaten it as well.
Cheers, everyone.
You have a big wire.
Wow.
It's not for sure.
Food's arrived, haven't it? Look at the size of that.
I might actually finish it yet.
Look at that.
Just don't get too surprised.
There's Maggie's sausage and chips. That's my ribeye.
I'm just going to put some chips.
Cheeseburger, another sausage.
I might finish it yet.
Ham and fried eggs. And Laura's sharing platter. But she's just it's not even cut in half. I think that's a quarter and it's filled a plate. So
Wait, I think that is half. I think it is.
that George, yours looks amazing.
Oh my gosh. That's just half of it. There's the other half. I do fully intend to eat all of it.
Just drink the pineapple before you eat this.
Why?
Because that makes it taste bitter.
Oh, well, do you know something? With ham, pineapple goes with ham and egg goes with ham. Some people order pineapple and some people order ham. Egg, sorry. Some people order egg.
Don't do both.
Don't do
with
both.
The pineapple.
Ah, okay. Well, is it enjoyable though?
Yes.
Very good.
No.
This is my last bite.
It's about to happen. It's about to happen. It's done.
Was it nice? Don't talk with your mouth full.
And if I need the toilet,
George, that cheesecake is like a proper baked cheesecake, Kevin.
I can see.
It looks lovely.
Look at that.
I mean, Charlotte's just concentrating on the cream, but that's fine.
I got it.
It's okay, don't worry.
Is it nice, George? Is it nice, Charlotte? Is yours nice, Laura?
It's beautiful.
Is it nice, Maggie? It's a late one tonight, guys, but we just thought we'd give you a little bit of an update as to what we've got planned over the next few days. But we have got some good news, sort of. Well, Laura's got a bit of an update on her arm, haven't you?
Yeah, it's much better. I've been using the cream religiously 3 times a day since Kevin found it. And luckily he packed it in the first place. But yeah, it's working much better now.
Yeah. So anyway, all the kids are in bed. You know, we've not long gone back from a meal, which is why it's so late. But we have been sitting here sort of in the dark, really contemplating whilst the kids are trying to fall asleep. But we have decided that we are going to move on tomorrow. As much as we love the place, we've kind of realised that there isn't really much more that we can explore, is there? Not for the ages that we have. Definitely going to come back though.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
We've done 8 days, haven't we?
Yeah, and we did like a few weeks last year as well, didn't we?
Yeah.
And we've managed to do different things this time because the kids are a little bit older. So, you know, hopefully if we come back in a few years' time, or if we are passing on the way to somewhere else, then it's definitely worth a stop. But yeah, so I think we're going to leave it here for tonight.
Yeah.
Say goodbye. Hope you've enjoyed the video, and we'll be on the move tomorrow, so keep watching to find out where we end up.
After a fantastic time in sunny Spain, it was time to start heading back north and back into France, but not too quickly. We stopped off for one night at Deont St back in France. It was a peaceful little stopover. It just broke up the drive before we got to Lenudi Roy further up in the north.
Morning everyone, welcome back to the Camping Chronicles.
In our last video, we left you on our final night at the beautiful wee camp Calamongo.
We told you that we were hitting the road the next day, but here's the kicker, we had no clue where we were heading next.
We had our sights set on camping Lenudi Roy, but as many of you know, road trips don't always go as planned. Thanks to some serious traffic, we didn't quite make it all the way there. But hey, sometimes unexpected stops turn out to be the best ones, right?
So we decided to stay the night at Camping Deont St, and we're excited to show you around this charming little spot. Today's video is only going to be a short one, so we'll give you a quick tour of this cosy little campsite before hitting the road again.
So there's a really small kids play park there, trampoline and a slide. This is the restaurant area, bar restaurant area, where you can get something to eat. You do have to go into the reception area to order your food, and last night there was a really long wait. But it's well worth it. This bit here is actually supposed to be a seated area for the restaurant, but last night they actually had a live band on, which is why our voices were a little bit croaky this morning. We couldn't show you it last night because of obviously we might have potentially got a copyright strike, but we have got a few clips that we'll just put in now so you can see what was going on.
Is the pool. It is only a small pool, but it is really refreshing after a long drive. It's open 9 till 9, so you've got really nice long opening hours as well. You've got a lovely sun lounger area, and it looks as though you probably have sun all day long, just because there aren't too many trees around, so really nice and bright. And now let's head to the toilets.
We've got the ladies' toilets just there, the men's toilets here. Inside the men's toilets, pretty simple, just 2 toilets, urinal and a sink. And then down here is the washing up area. 2 places to do your washing up. There seems to be a cleaning cupboard.
Probably shouldn't be open.
No. Ah, showers. We've not used these yet, but actually they're pretty decent and quite powerful. Laundry. So if you do need to do any washing, so if you do need to do any washing, they are, I don't know, it's just coin things on it. There's no prices, just coins.
Is that just one washer, one dryer?
Yeah. And then
You even got an iron
clothes
in there.
stand. This is what these are, aren't they? Clothes stands. An ornament. That's what they are in our house anyway. But yeah, that's really good. There's an iron and an ironing board provided for you, and a washer dryer. I suspect, to be honest, with the size of the holes, that it's probably about €1 each, but they didn't mention it, so I guess you keep feeding euros in until it starts working. These are really good, these safari tents, aren't they?
Very, very good. I bet they keep you quite cool.
Yeah, well, they're canvas, aren't they? So
Back to our pitch now.
yeah, so you just saw one of the canvas tents, but there's quite a few of them dotted around, sort of glamping style canvas tents. They seem still really nice inside. Obviously we haven't had a proper chance to go inside of one, but just poking your head in and seeing what's there as you're walking past. Yeah, they seem quite nice inside. Well worth a visit. And back on our pitch.
They're good pitch sizes, aren't they, Kevin?
They're really good. Yeah.
They're just not even.
This campsite is perfect if you're into water sports. There's a place just over there, just 50 metres outside the front gate of the campsite, where you can hire canoes and kayaks. Alternatively, if you bought your own stand-up paddle boards, kayaks, if you're into that sort of thing, this is right outside the campsite with easy access from most of the pitches as well. It's really nice, really calm, really clear water. We've seen fish in it, all sorts, haven't we?
We have.
But yeah, so if you're into that sort of thing, definitely worth a visit.
Are you thinking of going across that?
No, not a chance.
Because you will fall in.
Yeah. To be honest, I just want to hit the road now, but after seeing that gate, I mean, that's perfect, isn't it? Right, we're right next to the pitch. Nice walks as well.
Yeah, beautiful walks. I bet that goes for miles.
Yeah. Well, to be honest, it curves round, but it's definitely a really nice walk. It's cool as well because it's under the trees.
Yeah, because it is starting to get a bit hot now, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. That's why I want to sort of hit the road, to be honest with you, because it's going to be the height of the heat again, isn't it, when we're travelling?
It is. It definitely is. Are you driving today, Kevin?
No, I think you can.
I drove yesterday.
Yeah, I drove all the way. So,
Come on, then. Through the little gate. So getting into the campsite, you come over that bridge that you can just see ahead. Oh, no, it's on the wrong side. So you come in on that bridge just up there ahead, and then you have to get down there, which means you have to do like a 7.10 to get down it, but that is the entrance to the campsite. It's just worth knowing if you've got a really big vehicle, you're gonna really, or a car, yeah, car with a caravan on the back, you'd really struggle, wouldn't you?
yeah. Even getting out is the only way, isn't it?
Yeah, this is it. But there's the lovely, oh wow, you can see quite far down there.
Right onto the Riviera, D915.
Now we're back on the road and headed for camping Lenudi Roy. Hopefully we'll actually make it all the way there this time. So far the roads are much clearer. Next up we rolled into Lenudi Roy, a site that looked absolutely beautiful at first glance. It had all the makings of a really great campsite. It just didn't quite live up to our expectations. It still made for an interesting stay, but let's take a look and see what we found. Welcome back everyone. We are almost at Lenudi Roy. We're actually going to make it today, definitely. We're 10 minutes away, so we can't not make it this time. We're looking forward to it, aren't we?
Yeah.
We've booked it online and it's in northern France. We're sort of heading back north now, but we've booked it because in the pictures it just looks so amazing. It's got a massive pool complex, it's got I think 3 or 4 different slides, like a swirly slide, it's got some more straight slides. It looks like there's a pool that goes undercover, there's an island in the middle. It just looks amazing, and it looks really big in the pictures as well. There's apparently a couple of restaurants on site, places to eat, there's a play park, golf, mini golf, crazy golf type thing. So it sounds like it's going to be really nice big pitch sizes advertised as well. So yeah, I'm excited, I'm looking forward to it. It's probably going to be our last stop of the series, so let's hope it's nice. So we'll catch up with you when we get there.
Reception there.
Perfect. Just checked in and we've got a lakeside pitch. Kevin?
Have we?
Yeah, we've got a lakeside pitch.
Oh, nice.
I'm just going to show. We are
we are along this row here, and there's the lake. Don't look at my nails, they're disgusting.
Right, I'm just going to finish this and then I'm done. I've done the toilet.
Right, okay.
I've emptied the waste. I think that's it.
Well, the gate's not working, so the lady needs to come and let us in. So you need, to hurry up.
I think it's done actually.
But yeah, we are here. The pool is that way, just behind reception. Crazy Golf is just behind reception. The restaurant is over there, behind the reception that way.
Oh, very good.
It's like a creperie. And yeah, the lake, you can swim in it. It's got a small beach and you can swim in the lake.
Alright.
It's actually quite warm apparently. What else was there?
Is it heated?
What, the lake?
Yeah.
By the sun. There's a little play park over there. So yeah, everything's quite central to here.
Cool.
So very good.
Well, at least everything's close.
Yeah.
That's all right, isn't it?
Right, okay, I'm going to go get in.
Yeah.
That's it, we're all set up on our new pitch. We're at Camping Lenudi Roy and it's very, very nice. It's very sunny and we're going to head to the pool because it is so hot we just need to cool down a lot.
Melt so quick. To the pool.
Looks like... Who looks like Grandma? Ah, no, it's the VW button. It's a VW badge. She knows that Grandma's got a VW. How messy. Did you hear me then, using my French?
Really, Josh? There's our pitch there. Lovely view of the lake on both sides, just for a full 360 for you there. But over the other side of this lake, which is quite large, it's about 20 to 30 minute walk all the way round to get to the restaurant, the club, the pub, the swimming pool, the mini golf, basically everything is all the other side of this lake. And obviously with little kids it takes quite a long time to get there. So Laura's just gone to reception and she's managed to get us quite a bit closer. So it's just me at the moment. I'm going to strip this down and move around to the other side of the lake. Tent on the bike rack, if anyone asks. We'll tell them we did it properly. They'll never know.
If you think the drive around the lake is taking a long time, imagine trying to walk it with 3 young children. We also had all of our swimming stuff with us. We had the bags, the towels, the swimsuits, the nappies and everything else that you need for a trip to the pool. It took us about 40 minutes to get round in all while we were walking, and although the views are beautiful, it was quite tedious. But yeah, I'm really glad that we managed to change pitches, that I sorted that out, but I'm also really glad that I didn't have to do the moving.
Right, that's the pitch all moved. There's a new pitch. It's a bit messy because I've just done it all on my own. But yeah, set up there, just the other side of this lake, just there. I'll show you around properly later. There's the, I think it's French bowls, patang or something it's called. Anyway, I'm out of breath, I'm really hot. I'm going to go and find Laura and the kids and, I don't know, get an ice cream or get in the pool or something, try and cool down. That was a much quicker walk. I think it was about 30 seconds and I'm already at reception. So, see if I can find Laura. Oh, Laura! Wait. I found them. I'm done, I've just moved.
It's really hot.
I know, what are you doing?
Well, we've been in the park for a bit and it's got a bit too hot for us, so we're going to go to the pool now.
Can we get an ice cream?
Yeah?
I'm really hot.
Should we do that first?
Yeah, I've done the pitch, but it needs tidying up a bit. Anyway.
We'll go to the pool first then. Well, ice cream first, then pool.
Look,
And then I'll do it.
look how hot I am. Look how
I know.
not hot Laura is.
I'm very hot. It is so hot.
After spending a few hours at the pool, we went back to the pitch to relax while the kids played with their new friends.
Wasn't long there before they wanted pancakes, so we headed to the creperie.
Are we here?
We are here. On the map that we were given on check-in, it does have a lot of information about the campsite and what's open when, and it says that the creperie, the restaurant, is open from lunchtime through till dinner time. That's the words that are used. I think a little bit lost in translation there. They actually open for lunchtime 12 till 2 and then they open from 7 PM onwards.
Mommy, can you push me?
I can push you, and unfortunately that means that we can't eat there until this evening, so it's a bit frustrating. If they'd written it properly on the information, that would have been a lot easier for us. Luckily the bar opened at 3 o'clock, which was only a few minutes later. Unluckily they get every order wrong. There's a lady on the next table who's also got her order wrong. We're missing a Nutella waffle, she's missing a portion of chips. We're pretty sure we've paid for it, but who knows. But the kids are eating, they're happy. Yeah, just the organisation of the whole place is a bit poor, isn't it? But anyway, we're trying to enjoy ourselves. Yeah, that's yours, yeah, that's yours.
So this is the mini golf course. It's really well laid out, really well maintained as well, to be honest with you. I think there's more than 18 holes here, to be honest with you. But we didn't get all the way through it because the trouble is, where we are, it's a real sun trap, especially for the little kids. I think we only managed about 3 holes.
Yeah, that's true. They're so slow playing, aren't they?
Yeah, Yeah, they are, yeah.
But what it also creates is a fantastic parking spot for the lifeguard's bike. You know, the poolside lifeguard that sits by the pool on his phone.
Yeah, he just plays on his phone most of the time, doesn't he? But yeah, we was playing. I think we was on hole 3, and he just comes whizzing through that gate there.
Yeah.
No slowing down, no nothing. It's like no consideration for anybody. He just comes whizzing through, parks up and gets off and goes to work, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Use it as his own private car park.
It's good for him.
It is good for him, yeah. Not for anybody else though.
No.
Yeah. But yeah. I've just been saying how well maintained this mini golf course is, and the kids have just found this one. I don't know what hole this is.
No.
Covered, absolutely covered
don't leave it on
in
the
broken glass.
Sorry. Don't touch it. Good morning. We are still at Lenudi Roy campsite, and this is the paradise that we booked for our final bit of our holiday, the bit that we were really excited to get to. It is gorgeous. That's literally just to the side of our motorhome here. Morning. It is really, really beautiful on the surface. It looks like a proper paradise, but there've been so many issues that we're actually going to leave early after paying something really stupid per night. I think it's cost us something like maybe 250 quid for 4 nights. We've got no problem paying that. With the amount of issues that we've had, I'm not too happy. So this is, I mean, look at it. On the surface it looks absolutely gorgeous. You've got nice big pitches. A lot of the pitches have got hedges between them. The bit that we're on hasn't, which is fine. I've got no problem. And to be fair, it means you get a bit of a breeze on a night, which you do need because it's still quite warm. There's your Elson Point. Good morning. But it's the little things that matter. It's the cleanliness and how the people deal with you that matter to me. So I'm just coming up to the toilet block now. So here's the first bit. This is where you clean your clothes if you're hand washing. That's where you clean your clothes. That's the hand wash facilities that they have on the site. Clearly not in use anymore because they've taken everything out. They've taken the taps out and obviously they're not keeping it clean. So I've used a sink, you know, like a washing up sink. They have got a couple of washing machines, but we're talking about a couple of washing machines for something like 130 pitches. It's always in use. Sorry, I'm just looking around. They have cleaned the floors. I'm looking around. The floors are wet everywhere, but it ain't clean. I don't think they've washed them. They've used a floor squeegee, wet the floors and squeegeed the floors, but the actual taps, the sinks, I mean, this is just one because there's people using all of the others, but like, I mean, that it hasn't been cleaned. I mean, we've got really hard water. Look at all the grime. That's all the grime. We've got incredibly hard water in East Yorkshire. It is really bad. It is a constant battle with limescale. My toilet's always got limescale in it. It takes me ages to get it off, but it hasn't even been scrubbed. It hasn't even been attempted here, so I'm not best pleased. This is in its 4-star, and I think that's the problem. We've been on 3-star sites, we've been on 5-star sites, we've been on probably a couple of 2-stars on this holiday, on this trip. This isn't a 4-star place, not a chance. It's got some lovely features. The lake is amazing. I mean, you know, one of ours was swimming in it yesterday. I went for a swim in the lake. They've got water, you know, you can bring your own bits to do water sports and all the rest of it. It is really, really nice. And if it was just sold on the lake, fab. But the staff just, they either haven't got enough team members to actually make it work, or they're just not training them. Yesterday at the bar, there was us that had a waffle missing, and I really do believe we paid for it. We paid something like €44 for 4 frozen waffles, a portion of chips, and some drinks, which I get in a place like this, you're going to pay over the odds. But there were frozen waffles, obviously they'd warmed them up, but they didn't make them fresh. You know, we've been on the seafront in Benedict and paid something like €3.50 a waffle, freshly made right in front of you, with a massive scoop of like Nutella on. This was just like a tiny bit of Nutella squeezed on top. The kids were happy, that's the main thing. But we were a waffle down, so one of the kids didn't get a waffle. And then when we went back to the bar to purchase another one, they said because it was then under €10, our next order, they wouldn't take the order. We only had card with us. So that was disappointing. She was happy, she shared with Kevin, she's the littlest, so she didn't need a whole waffle to herself. The fact that she had to sit there without one, it's just disappointing. There's a restaurant that was closed when we tried to use it. That's how we ended up in the bar ordering waffles. We just like to try places. We want to give places a chance and try it out. You know, give them an opportunity, I suppose, to give us a good time. The pool, the layout is amazing. I'm just walking past the pool now. Just get around these bushes. But the pool really is lovely. We've spent a lot of time having fun there. You know, you've got a kids section with a little slide and like a fun little mushroom thing. You've got the big slides at the top end. You've got the pool bar, which, yeah, we won't say too much about the pool bar. So I'm just going through the crazy golf now, because yesterday we reported to reception that there was glass on one of the holes. Quite a substantial amount of glass. Morning. And we reported it to reception. We checked back a couple of hours later and there was still glass, and there's still glass there now. Now the kids, we've seen loads and loads of kids running up and down and playing with these things. And that's what they're playing amongst. I know it's only tiny little pieces. I might just go get the dustpan and brush myself. But it's in the grass. It's all in the grass. It's on there. It's actually inside the hole. I mean, there's a nice big bit right there. All it would take is for a kid to walk past, stand on the wrong bit, and chop the toe off or something, or get a piece of glass embedded in them. And they've not done anything about it at all. So I think what I might do, I don't even think I'll give him a chance. I don't even think I'll report it again. I'll go get dustpan and brush and I'll get it myself. And I'll go take it into reception. Here you go, here's your glass from yesterday. I don't know. It is such a shame because it could be amazing. It could be so nice. Even when we asked about moving pitches at first, we saw a couple of pitches that were, you know, that were empty, free, and sort of said, look, is there any chance we can move pitches? On the map it shows about 6 pitches in a row on the other side of the lake where we were at first. And when we got there, it was just an absolute free-for-all. There were about 17 units. So who knows where number 94 is, it could be anywhere. Now I believe there is like some sort of rule in France that if someone turns up needing a spot, I don't know whether it's law or tradition or what, but they have to sort of provide a safe place to stay. They don't have to provide everything. They don't have to provide an electric point and all that, but they do have to provide a parking spot. That might be wrong. That's an assumption that I have, because I must have read something somewhere, or Kevin's told me something, or something like that. So it might just be that all these turn-ups, they just stick down there. But we've paid 250 quid for 4 nights. So you want your pitch. I've got no problem with people turning up and stuff, but the toilets down there, there are 2 toilets, 2 basins and 2 showers. About 17 units. Some of those units have like 6 to 8 people in there. Those toilets were minging. And I mean proper minging. The ones up here, not so bad because there's more to go to, but I've been using our shower and I've been using our toilet ever since. I won't use it. Kevin did try and have a shower here and it was freezing cold. And that was first thing in the morning. Not all of the showers were in use, but it was cold. So I'd probably give this place like a 2, maybe a 1 star. It's probably one of the worst places we've stayed, and it's such a shame because it is so damn beautiful. Kevin pulled the short straw. Why would they make it so gravelly? Why not just concrete?
And then I thought it's just going to damage it. Tell you what, I'll do it. Just enough for one more thing in there, you know.
One more poo.
Like this contain this. One more like dose. I mean, we've got 2 other bottles, but one bottle's gone as for that long. It's pretty decent, isn't it? Really.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to turn it off now.
Yeah, you don't want to watch this.
No.
You always disconnect it from here first, so you're not walking around with a live cable. That's the fridge going off.
That is the fridge going off. You've removed its power source. That's what you've done.
Yes. Oh, did you do it, Maggie? Thank you. Good girl.
Morning, Margaret. Are you tired, girl? No.
Yeah, definitely some sort of moisture last night. Because that's wet as well.
Everything's wet, isn't it?
Yeah.
Everything's wet. I don't know how it ended up like that. It's probably because I was involved.
And just like that, we were on our final stretch home, but not before one last stop at Courtil Rose, the same campsite that we stayed at on our first night in France. We soaked up a little bit more sunshine, we shared some laughs and some ice cream with our new friends, and we took a moment to appreciate the end of an unforgettable summer on the road. Let's wrap things up together.
Bonjour! In today's video, we've all got our ice creams. We are headed back to the first place that we stayed this summer at camping Courtil Rose. I've just spent a good part of our journey back up north towards Calais trying to search for somewhere for this evening. It has not been very successful. I mean, we have successfully found somewhere to stay, but we was hoping to be a little bit closer to Calais before our ferry, which we have now booked for tomorrow, I believe at 11:30. And that's with Irish ferries. So we wanted to be fairly close so that we could get up nice and early, and we've got that 4-hour window either side, and we want to get on it as quick as possible so that we can get over and start our drive back to Yorkshire, which is going to be quite a long drive, I'm thinking. So tonight we just want a nice relaxed evening, might go out and get something to eat, maybe have a walk around Breams where camping Courtil Rose is.
We was hoping to have a walk around Calais, but that isn't to be for this evening, so never mind. But we'll still have a great time, I'm sure. So get the kids early to bed so that we can wake up nice bright and early in the morning and get ready to go. It's so little, isn't it?
After 100 meters, turn left. Then immediately turn left.
Anyone coming to camp in the Courtil Rows, there are actually a few bits that they advertise themselves where they say watch out on your way here, you might want to avoid this bridge, you might want to avoid this low tunnel, things like that, so make sure you do really check before travelling basically.
After 100 meters, turn left.
We know where you are. I don't know, last time we just parked up there, didn't we? Okay. Am I going in?
Yes, please.
I think we might be getting our same pitch back. Yeah, we are. It's our same pitch. Yay! Thank you. It's our pitch. I feel like we'll get this every single time. It's like coming home, isn't it, Kevin? Like coming home. It's the closest to home we've been for ages. For a month.
I wasn't going to put this out, but I think given the weather, I think it would be a good idea.
Yeah. There's not a single mosquito in sight.
Might even be able to sit outside.
I know. It's exciting, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm just guessing, I'll let you do it. I'm not tall enough to do that. Should we get table out if we're eating outside? Or should we just sit on picnic blanket? It's just that I don't want to get everything out just for one night.
No, me neither.
I don't want to have to pack up everything.
I'm only putting this up because it might rain.
Yeah. It isn't grassy, is it? So we're not likely to use a picnic blanket.
So we've just finished pitching up at Camp in the Courtil Rows again, and the last time we was here, the guy that sort of runs, I don't know if he owns it or runs it, whatever, but he told us about this amazing ice cream place that we went to. I think we did show you guys actually, but anyway, we're heading there now. Hopefully they're open. We also need to find some food, to be honest with you, so I'm hoping there's a restaurant down there as well, but I'll pick you up when we get there. So we're back on the strip now, where the last time we was here, this was a market where the ice cream shops are, and I think there's a couple of restaurants down here, but yeah, it was a market, and now it seems to be a main road, so it's quite busy. It's actually quite a busy road. Still not there.
Look at that, George.
Looks like he's got ham inside.
Don't they look fantastic?
Just do you want one of them, or?
That will probably do for my pudding, but I will still need to have something first. Wow, eh? Right. Do we order here or do we order outside?
We have one in Europe.
Can you see mushroom in there, George? Can you see mushroom now, or can you see chicken?
Well, it's covered all the white stuff, so I don't know. Huh?
I'm just going to eat this vol au vent.
What's happening?
We are back at our favourite ice cream spot, aren't we, Maggie? And it's just this little place here. And last time we came, we spent 16 euros, 14 or 16 euros, and we got 6 very large ice creams, didn't we? So we're back again, because why not? You're trying to cover it. And Maggie's trying to cover the camera, so we're gonna go.
It's like €3, €2, like £4.50 for 5 scoops of ice cream and Mr. Whippy on top. It's crazy. We've all got our ice creams. Mine's yeah. Every time we come to Calais, we'll go for ice cream. This is Catherine. We met Catherine and her daughter back at Lenudi Roy.
Why don't we just go that way?
And it turns out we were all coming to the same place. Doggy. We're all coming to the same place in Calais for our final night in France. We might even be on the same ferry tomorrow, but we're not sure, are we?
No.
We need to check the times. But yeah, we all turned up within about half an hour of each other, didn't we?
Confused the guy completely, but there we go.
Yeah. So we've come out for ice cream after we've had some dinner, and it's very, very nice. Kevin, did you come to see you? Oh, what are you doing?
Just putting the awning and stuff away. Apparently we're due a massive storm. I'm sure it's... Well, in fact, that flipping cloud was over there.
That cloud there?
That cloud was over there a minute ago, and I started feeling rain. And on the...
It's like clear blue skies.
I know, yeah, but the weather app says it's going to be like thunderstorms, so it's not worth the risk, is it? And also, to be honest, we've got an early start in the morning, so I was just thinking...
Get it all done now.
Because now we're done, I just need to take the rubbish to the bin, and then...
Yeah. And that's pretty much it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then we should just be ready to go. We don't need to get out of the vehicle. We can just go. We're not plugged in. We're not...
We've got a bit of washing up to do.
Yeah,
I'll do that in the morning.
But the vehicle is away, it's ready. Like we're not plugged in, we're not connected to anything. We haven't got the awning out. We can just get up and go.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna.
It's been a nice evening, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has. Yeah. Oh, we ate at that restaurant, didn't we? What was it?
La Frigate.
Near the ice cream shop. I can't remember what. Yeah.
Yeah, La Frigate.
We had giant vol au vents.
Yeah. It was basically a chicken and ham puff pastry pie, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But they were very nice.
No, chicken and mushroom pie.
That's what I said, isn't it?
You said chicken and ham.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh, chicken and mushroom pie, and then jamon, which is ham, isn't it?
I know. Every time you say that, I think you're saying jam on.
Jamon and cheese crepes. It was like a toasty.
It wasn't a toasty, was it?
It was a posh.
It was toasted cheese on bread.
With bechamel and ham.
It was weird. It was like, it was a toasty, but it was bread.
You right, Judge? Yeah. Aren't you supposed to be in bed?
No.
In your hoodie. He's actually got an hoodie on today.
It's actually quite chilly, isn't it?
Yeah, this is the first cool night we've had since...
It's not even cold, it's just cooler.
Hey.
Don't know what's going on in there.
Good morning. We have packed up and we are back on the road. We've had quite a good night's sleep and it was really nice this morning. About 6 o'clock you just started hearing a little bit of rain on the roof. We hadn't heard that in a long time. We haven't had any rain, have we?
No.
It's been a whole month of no rain at all. So it was really nice this morning to be woken up. It smells really fresh out. It's really nice. We are heading back to the ferry and we are going from Calais to Dover. We are using Irish ferries, which are a fairly new company still to have a terminal here. I think we saw them last year, didn't we? But we didn't use them. We didn't even know that they operated last year. But we did see their sign and we tried them this year and they came out at the cheapest. But what we want to know is, are they the best? Are they the worst? If they're the cheapest, like, how do they do it? What is the food like? Because last year we went with P&O, I want to say, DFDS.
I think it was DFDS.
It was DFDS. And on the way to Calais from Dover, we had English breakfast, full English breakfast with cups of tea. Unfortunately, it was a really rough sea that day and the teas were going everywhere and everybody felt a bit ill. We still ate, but we didn't enjoy it as much as we should.
The staff was handing out sick bags, weren't they?
Yeah, it was quite bad. There was people like rolling around on the floor. floor. It was, yeah, it was a bit poor. But on the way back with the FDS, we actually went from Dunkirk. We didn't realise we were going from Dunkirk. We just found out on the way back to the ferry terminal because, oh, you need to wait for that car. Yep, you're alright. And yeah, when we were on our way to the ferry terminal, we just happened to check our booking reference and make sure we had it all available on our phones, and it actually said Dunkirk. We didn't know we'd booked that, did we?
No.
It wasn't very clear when we were booking. Maybe we just didn't look properly. But yeah, so we drove to Dunkirk. We got back on the FDS from Dunkirk to Dover, and on the way back we had a really nice hot beef curry, didn't we? It was like really nice curry with rice, came with a little piece of naan bread as well. That was lovely. We were just changing lanes, and the kids had fish and chips.
Yeah, they did, yeah.
And that was nice as well. I think they left the skin on there, which we're not used to. Yeah, we're coming off here. How confusing.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it?
Yeah, sorry, there's a lot of lane changes going on.
There's about like 3 exits in a row there.
Yeah, it was a little bit strange, wasn't it? So yeah, we're going to try the food today. We're not sure what we're going to get. It is breakfast time, so it probably will be full English breakfast type
Well,
food.
it might not be. It might be like a full Irish breakfast, because apparently that's different. You get different things.
What do you get on an Irish
I'm
breakfast?
not sure.
Oh, well, we'll find out.
Yeah, I'm not sure. But I'm sure that, you know, like an English breakfast, you get sort of like sausage, egg, bacon and black pudding and stuff like that. I think you get something different with Irish breakfast.
Right, well, we will find
That's
out.
what I've read about anyway, so I don't know.
That'll be something new then.
Yeah.
It might, well, we'll see. We'll find out. We'll pick you up when we get there. We'll get through security and everything. And we'll show you the ferry. We'll show you what they've got there. See you soon.
We're just checking in now at Irish Ferries, and we've arrived a little bit early. Anyway, the guy, just as he's checking our passports, he said that were we on 11:15?
11:15.
And we can get on the 9:15 ferry.
9:40.
9:40. 9:40 ferry. Brilliant. Anyway, so we'll see you on the ferry. Yeah, there's us in the queue. I think we made that just in time, actually. Really glad we've got on that early ferry. But by the time we've got through border control and security and check-in, etc., we've got less than an hour left now, so we've literally just parked up, and the ferry's actually coming in, so I think they're going to unload and load us on, and we'll get on our way. I'm well happy with that. Just need to get on and have some breakfast now. Let's go and see what Laura's up to. There we are, parked up in 156 of Irish Ferries. Hello everybody. Right, Laura. Hello. What are you doing? Ooh, nice. Yeah, well, I think it's just less than an hour.
Did you find some?
Yeah. Got out of our larder. spares cabinet.
Spares cabinet. Ooh. Go on then, kiddies.
Come on, Emily. Come on.
All aboard the Isle of Inishmore. Woo. Right, hold my hand. Good girl. Right, okay. Follow Daddy.
Got Charlotte, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, I can really smell the fuel.
So we're on deck 5.
Deck 5.
Deck 5. The red one. The red one.
You're right, Charlotte.
It's quite, it feels very different.
Right, because we're coming up the different staircase.
Well,
It's quite old.
yeah.
Deck 7. Right then. If
I am. Come on, this way, Judge.
Bar here, upstairs there's a restaurant, kids area, coffee shop, so this one next one.
Thank you very much, thank you. Come on then, let's go. Come on then, Charlotte, good girl. Hold my hand, baby. Hold my hand, there we go. Wow. This is very nice. Yeah.
Got duty free.
Yeah.
Druid's Delight. There's a veranda. Children's play area with cyber zone. I'm guessing that's like an arcade.
Yeah.
Boylan's Brasserie, Freight Drivers Club, toilets, nursery, club class lounge, open deck showers.
Wow. The front. Oh, this is much posher than DFDS, isn't it? It's posher than the one we came out on. Come on then, Pudding. Follow Daddy. All the way to the end, look. We'll find a nice seat. Sit down. Very good. Well done. There we go.
Black and white pudding.
Black and I don't know what white pudding is. Never heard of it.
It's that there. I think that's the difference between the
Right. Yeah, please.
Move over then, George.
That looks nice, George.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome on board.
This is our breakfast.
Assembly stations on this ship.
So it's come to £69 for 6 meals. That's 4 children's breakfasts and 2 adult full English, full Irishes. And yeah, it's looking pretty good. I'll let you know how it is.
Bacon, egg, and sausage.
Just finished our breakfast and it was lovely, really nice, well worth the £69 that it cost, and we hadn't even had drinks yet, but no, it was really good. I'm not complaining about the price. You do just pay a premium for eating on a ferry, but look at the view, it's gorgeous. That's what we've got behind us. So we've got Calais behind us, we're heading to Dover, the kids are in the play area, which I'll show you in a moment. Yeah, we actually booked this ship on the way out of Dover towards Calais, and we didn't get on it because we got on an earlier ferry, which we were really pleased about, but we've basically got the same thing the other way now. So into the snack bar. Very good.
Just found the veranda, but the outside decks are still closed. I think I don't know whether they're still refueling or whether they're just closed because of the weather, but to be honest it seems pretty calm. Just found a little bit of an arcade here. Let's have a look if there's... Oh yeah, have a quick look. A few games consoles. Air hockey table. Oh, very good. And this is the Druid's Delight. It's a bit of a sort of snack bar. It's closed at the moment, but we've just got a few drinks out of there. I think everything closes at the same time, to be honest, because that and the restaurant closed about 10 minutes ago. And we just noticed in the kids' play area that they're actually playing a film. I won't show you too much in case we get a copyright strike, but that's pretty good. Keeps the kids occupied whilst they're playing. Okay, found the club class lounge just there behind us, behind the frosted glass. Very, very secretive, so I can't actually see through, but I think next time we might book that and see what's through the doors, because they won't let us in to show you guys around at the moment. I think this ferry used to be one that possibly crossed along to Ireland, because it's got actual accommodation cabins, a conference room. There's quite a lot here. Obviously it's not needed to cross for Dover, but I think that's what they've done. They've reused a ferry. Oh, I found the outside deck. Have a look at that. Let's have a look out here. That's enough of that. It's too windy out there and it's full of smokers, so I'm going to go back down and see if I can find Laura again. That was the Irish themed bar. Back onto another veranda. Tell you what, the design of these ferries, really good. So much on board. Oh, access. Oh, that's the way we need to go. Deck 8. Right, back to the vehicle.
And that's it, that's a wrap on our 2024 summer adventure through France and Spain. We absolutely loved reliving all of this trip and hope you've enjoyed coming along too. Thank you so much for watching, for all the lovely comments, support and messages that we've had over the couple of years that we started the channel. It really does mean the world to us. We're having a fantastic time bringing all of this to you as well. Like we've always said before, these are our family holidays, you know, and we just love to share them as well. Next up, we are going to Italy. So if you're not subscribed already, you should do that now because you won't want to miss what we've got coming up. So until next time, happy travels, happy planning, and we'll see you very, very soon.